Welcome to Thunder Weekly, sponsored by Eskridge Lexus,
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet, Sam's Optical, Sun and Ski Sports, RV General Store, Circle Fit. Now here is your hosts, Rick Heath and Mark Rogers.
Hello sports fans, welcome to Thunder Weekly. I'm Rick Heath, with me Mark Rogers, and we are at Louie's Brookhaven here in Norman. Mark, a great place. We're in the cigar bar area.
I've been in here a couple of times. I'm quite fond of this place. You got the worst chair today, but you got the better clothes on, Rick. I'm impressed with that.
Well,
I don't know.
I've been taking notes from you, Mark.
I look like a giant. I look like I'm 7 feet tall today. No, Louie's is a great place. I love all the Louie's restaurants.
All the Louie's, they got great drink specials, food specials all the time. Go to any Louie's neighborhood bar and grill. You'll have a great and fun time. Mark, they got the Thunder have what I consider the most important game up to this point of the season. Golden State at home Saturday night.
And it's a good time to play Golden State because the Warriors have been on a 7-game road trip. So when they come to Oklahoma City, they're probably ready to get back home, get a little tired. Earlier this season, Golden State suffered its first loss at the end of a 7-game road trip against Milwaukee. Oklahoma City's a better team than Milwaukee. But the Thunder, Rick, they've just, since the All-Star break, did not look as good as we would like for them to.
You know, the Cavaliers lost. That can be, you could probably justify that or explain it or rationalize it anyway.
It's understandable.
But the Indiana Pacers lost, maybe that was more explainable because of the death of the coach's wife, and everybody was kind of still focused on that. But either way you look at it, 2 losses that probably shouldn't have had both.
There's a couple things to deal with in terms of Monty Williams. Is the team, I think, senses that a guy like that who's very revered is going through a tough time, and I don't know how long that you deal with that. Also, you deal with the loss and just the presence of Monty Williams as a coach, which is a big asset. He's a guy that's been around the league for a long time. He coached for the Spurs as an assistant. He's been a head coach in the league. So you miss him on different levels, and I think that has an impact. So other than that, hey, when you've got a guy like, Dion Waiters, he's 1 for 14 since the All-Star break after the first 2 games and those 2 losses. So he's got to play better. If you have guys that are performing poorly, you're going to lose games.
Well, there is good news on the horizon. We'll talk about that. But before we go to a break, I've got to ask you a question from a viewer.
Okay. Oh, we have a viewer question.
A viewer question.
Oh, I like this.
And they asked, would Mark answer this? Would the Thunder have a better record to this point with Scott Brooks or Billy Donovan?
I don't think that wow. I would say that that's a tough question.
Yeah, that's right.
They're trying to stump me. I think Billy Donovan's done a good job. I don't think that the reason that they made the change in Scott Brooks had much to do with, I get why Sam Presti wanted the change. Tactical competence is one thing he's talked about. Billy Donovan's brought a little bit different approach in terms of the rotation. He's splitting up the starters more. I think the Thunder would have a better record right now with Billy Donovan, but I don't think that the NBA is a game of coaching, it's a game of players. So ultimately it falls on the players.
Hey, let me tell you about OklahomaTickets.com. If you're looking for Thunder tickets, concert tickets, OU basketball tickets, OklahomaTickets.com is where you need to go. Give them a call, 364-7500. Tickets unlimited, OklahomaTickets.com. Either one will get you the best concert tickets or Thunder tickets available. We'll be right back after this.
Right now at Eskridge Honda, take 15% off all remaining 2015 Honda Civics in stock during the Happy Honda Days sales event. Let us go the Eskridge mile for you. Eskridge Honda, I-240 or EskridgeHonda.com.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Hi, I'm Phil, owner of Mattresses and Furniture. You'll find me here every day and I would love to meet you. And that's not the case at most other furniture stores.
5-piece dining sets starting at $129. Sectionals starting at $399. Sofa and love seats starting at $599. And take it all home with no money down and no credit check.
Come see me. I'll do whatever it takes to earn your business. And unlike the other guys, I won't miss you over a few bucks. Here at Mattresses and Furniture, Southwest 15th and Council Road. Come see us.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month, any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month, every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month, today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
And welcome back, Thunder Weekly. Rick Heath, Mark Rogers from Louis Brookhaven. If you're looking for a place to go watch NCAA tournament or Thunder games, you can't go wrong going to Louis. They got great drink specials, always food under $10. You can't beat it. Louis Neighborhood Grill and Bar, all around the metro area. Seek them out. You will be enjoying their food and drink specials. Mark, we talked about Billy Donovan and Scott Brooks. That's mere supposition, but I do have a point I want to make, and I want to get your opinion on it.
Sounds good.
As far as coaching, Billy Donovan has done a good job with what the season has presented. But I think the one place that he has failed is coaching the bench. And here's why I say that. Anybody, I think, could come in and be a good coach with KD and Russ, and Ibaka and Adams and all that, the starters. But I think where they're lacking is when you don't really have that kind of talent coming off the bench and how to get the best out of them. What's your opinion on that?
Oh, okay. Like I said in the last question, I'd be going to the chair if I was a witness, if I was being in charge of murder. I think what Billy Donovan, if there's been an issue with Billy Donovan, in a sense, it's that he's brought in some defensive changes. And I think Monty Williams has been a guy that's been part of, integrating those defensive changes into the lineup. So, again, that just hasn't quite worked. But I'm going to go back to this as a player issue. So the bench, to me, when I look at these guys out there on the floor, I see a Dion Waiters that's not made a lot of shots. I see him as a guy that's not making a whole lot of contribution in assists, rebounds. I see a Serge Ibaka that's regressed in every aspect of the game when it comes to blocks, when it comes to rebounds, when it comes to points, when it comes to field goal percentage. I see an Andre Robertson who can't function on the floor in the NBA in terms of scoring. He's a 20%, 25% three-point shooter. So in the NBA, these guys are professionals. They've honed their craft. They do nothing. They don't go to class. They don't take a correspondence course. Mom doesn't cook them dinner. They got to do everything on their own. So that burden shifts to the players making themselves better rather than the coach. So I think that there's a lot of mix here of what's good, what's wrong. It's not just one guy. It's not just Sam Presti. It's not just Billy Donovan. It's not just the players. But if I'm Clay Bennett or a managing partner of this team, I just look at it and say, guys, it's just not working from the player, coach, GM perspective. So the first guy I go to is my GM, and I start to say, okay, look, we got to get this better. You got to be better. The guys underneath you got to be better. The players you're responsible for have to be better. It's as simple as that.
And I agree with you on that. And I think I have
Did I let Billy Donovan off the hook in that answer?
A little bit.
Okay, fair enough.
But they still have to get better off the bench.
Right.
Better production from the bench if they want to have a better season going forward. I guess that's my main point. And how they do that, I'm not sure of. But let's talk about how they are going to change that bench in that Andre Robertson is now going to be coming back and is going to be on the starting five.
That is true. I think Dion Waiters did a good job of what he was asked to do. You don't want to send a guy in there that looks as himself. Dion Waiters, when he looks in the mirror at his house, Rick, the reflection that comes back is probably Kobe Bryant, and maybe Michael Jordan. Right, it's not Dion
He's got
Waiters.
a glow about it.
He thinks I should be able to go in there and fire up shots just like Russ and KD. And I know that Billy Donovan told him, you've got to play your role, because that's what he's complimented Dion on doing, and that's what Dion has done. So I see
a
I see coaching there from Billy Donovan. Don't go screw this starting stuff up when I put you in there. And he didn't. He just didn't make shots. Another issue entirely. That's a player issue, I think. So what Andre Robertson brings, I don't know. The Thunder, the systematic defense of the Thunder in its entirety has not been good enough, where just putting Andre on the ball doesn't solve the issues of the defense as a whole. Now, that's where I might criticize Billy a little bit because he's changed up some of the defensive philosophy from a year ago when it's been better than it was now this season. It's certainly been better in the past when they've had better personnel. Kendrick Perkins, Tavo Cephalosius, some of those guys are better defensive players than what are on the Thunder roster right now.
Yeah. Now, there's a couple things I want to point out real quick. The positive and negatives of starting Andre Roberson.
Okay.
On the positive side, he's a good on-ball defender. I didn't say great, but he's good. He's better than what they have for the most part. All right. He also has better rebounding than Dion, and so that's on the positive side. But on the negative side, they don't have to play any defense on him. They can hide whomever they want to. The other team can hide whoever they want to on him, and they don't have to worry about his outside shot because they want him. They would love for him to shoot.
Well, that's what the Warriors will do if they find the Thunder in the playoffs. So yes, that's a little bit of a negative there. And then he's not going to move the ball because if you move the ball and the ball ends up in his hands, it stops.
Yeah, and it stops all the flow of the offense.
It stops everything. Or you force him to take shots, that's ultimately what the opposition wants him to do, is take an open shot because the chance he's not going to make it.
That's what they say when I get the ball in the church league. They go, live with it. So they can live. The other team can live with Andre Roberson shooting the ball.
What are you averaging right now?
What's he averaging?
No, you. What are you averaging?
I've got about 5 shots a game up.
What are you averaging? I want to know how many
said
shots you
5
take.
shots a game up. That's all I'm going to confess to.
Oh, no,
we'll
that
be
doesn't
back
sound like a
with
good
more after this.
Right now at Eskridge Honda, take 15% off all remaining 2015 Honda Civics in stock during the Happy Honda Days sales event. Let us go the Eskridge mile for you. Eskridge Honda, I-240 or eskridgehonda.com.
Hi, I'm Phil, owner of Mattresses and Furniture. You'll find me here every day and I would love to meet you. And that's not the case at most other furniture stores.
5-piece dining sets starting at $129. Sectionals starting at $399. Sofa and love seats starting at $599. And take it all home with no money down and no credit check.
Come see me. I'll do whatever it takes to earn your business. And unlike the other guys, I won't miss you over a few bucks. Here at Mattresses and Furniture, Southwest 15th and Council Road. Come see us.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill & Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month, any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month, every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month, today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
And welcome back, Thunder Weekly. Rick Heath, Mark Rogers from Louie's, Brookhaven, here in Norman. All the Louie's neighborhood bar and grills. Great places to go. Great places for food or drink. No dish is over $10. Any of the food specials are all under $10 here at Louie's, and they always have good drink specials. All the Louie's neighborhood bars, you'll find one and you will find fun. Let me tell you about Sam's Optical and Thunder Weekly, along with OklahomaTickets.com, are giving away 2 OU Baylor tickets for next OU Baylor game next Tuesday, March 1st. And all you have to do is go by Sam's Optical, I-240 and South Walker, register to win 2 tickets, and they may be yours. Courtesy of Sam's Optical, Thunder Weekly, and OklahomaTickets.com. Speaking of Oklahoma basketball, let's talk about the Sooner basketball team. Big victory at West Virginia.
Yeah, that was big. And again, you can kind of point to a couple of places. Kadeem Latin had a really nice game. Buddy Hield morphed back into the Buddy that we all know. He hit 5 threes. The rest of the team didn't shoot the threes very well. They defended well, got some help from Spangler, who's been inconsistent. Really lately he's been not so good, to be honest. So if those guys play well, Oklahoma's going to be the type of team that they were in January. If they don't play well, Oklahoma's going to have to fight, scratch, and claw to advance in the tournament.
How about this for a scenario for you, Mark? They finish second in the Big 12 and get a #1 seed.
Oh yeah, that's possible. I think it is.
Because that's what's getting ready to happen. I think Kansas is more than likely going to win their 25 in a row here under Bill Self. Actually, it's 12 or so.
12.
But with the Kansas victory at Baylor, OU wins at Texas. That should pretty much put them in second place this Saturday.
I think even without the win at Texas, they look good for second, in my opinion. I mean, I think that's going to happen. And, I think that there's a possibility that even with the loss at Texas, if they perform and get to the finals of the Big 12 or win the Big 12 tournament, 1 seed looks good, 2 seed looks really good, which puts them at Oklahoma City.
Well, as long as they finish in Oklahoma City, it's good for them.
I think so. Yeah, you want to play in Oklahoma
Now,
City.
you mentioned Spangler. I think for OU, the key to the rest of the regular season and in the playoffs is Spangler, because he can give them energy. He can give them that inside. They don't have a whole lot of inside presence, but at least Lon Kruger has started putting him down, posting on the block, trying to get him to be a little bit more involved, because he's refused to shoot from the outside.
Well, correct. And I think you've got to have that element of the ability. Earlier in the year, he was taking some threes, but you have to work the ball around to more than just 2 guys. Teams are putting so much pressure on Isaiah Cousins and Buddy Hield. Face guarding Buddy, that kind of disrupts the offense. And if you face guard a guy, you're going to end up ultimately with matchups. But you got to take advantage of that matchup. So when the ball goes into a hand where you got a matchup, a wide open shot, you got to have a guy stand there who can make a wide open shot. If not, the whole thing breaks down.
And willing to take it, which Spangler hasn't been willing to do. Now, early in the year, like you said, he was shooting that 3 and hitting it in a consistent basis. Now he's kind of faking it and then looking to pass.
Right.
And the other team's just dropping off going, let's do it,
Hey, if those guys in your church league are getting you open shots, you should be able to make those. That's the point. So he's got to
if I can make them, he can.
Ryan Spangler can't do what Buddy Hield can do, and not really many players in the country can do what Buddy Hield does. So Buddy's going to get those shots. You don't want to put too much pressure on him when he's that well guarded. But by virtue of Buddy being well guarded, he does so much for everybody else on the floor. And those guys have got to step up and help him. They can't wait for Buddy to save the day. They got to make some baskets.
They got to take the shots.
Yeah.
They got to take, and even taking them is a victory in so much as that it makes everybody guard them.
Yeah.
And if they hit them, it's even better.
Absolutely.
And Woodard's coming through better in the latter part of the year. Cousins is way gone beyond his slump, and so now they've got a good team that can advance deep into the NCAA tournament if they get that play from Spangler.
The 1-2 guard combination of Buddy and Isaiah is the best in the country. You can argue possibly that Maryland, Melo Trimble, and Rashid Suleiman is in that discussion. Maybe 1 or 2 others out there, but to me that's what OU's strength is. Those other guys have got to benefit from that.
Yeah,
they should.
They have to take advantage of the shots that they're getting and take them and make them. All right, hey, don't forget Sam's Optical on I-240 and South Walker. Thunder Weekly and OklahomaTickets.com are giving away 2 OU Baylor tickets for March 1st. Go by and register at Sam's Optical, I-240 and South Walker, courtesy of Thunder Weekly, Oklahoma Tickets, and Sam's Optical. We'll be back with a final segment after this.
Right now at Eskridge Honda, take 15% off all remaining 2015 Honda Civics in stock during the Happy Honda Days sales event. Let us go the Eskridge mile for you. Eskridge Honda, I-240 or eskridgehonda.com.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Right now at Eskridge Honda, take 15% off all remaining 2015 Honda Civics in stock during the Happy Honda Days sales event. Let us go the Eskridge mile for you. Eskridge Honda, I-240 or eskridgehonda.com.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Hi, I'm Phil, owner of Mattresses and Furniture. You'll find me here every day, and I would love to meet you. And that's not the case at most other furniture stores.
5-piece dining sets starting at $129. Sectionals starting at $399. Sofa and love seats starting at $599. And take it all home with no money down and no credit check.
Come see me. I'll do whatever it takes to earn your business. And unlike the other guys, I won't miss you over a few bucks. Here at Mattresses and Furniture, Southwest 15th and Council Road. Come see us.
And welcome back. Final segment, Thunder Weekly. Rick Heath, Mark Rogers from Louis in Brookhaven. If you're looking for a great place to go have fun, Louis Neighborhood Grill and Bars all over the metro area. Great drink specials, and no food is over $10. And they've got great food here at Louis. So go by your Louis Neighborhood Grill and Bar. Also, I want to thank some wonderful sponsors. Trails Golf Club in Norman. The Trails is in great shape for 2016 spring, summer, and fall. If you're looking for a place to play on a championship course and you want to join a growing club, call Trails Golf Club today. Kathy Hess will hook you up with a membership special. Give them a call at 364-3790. Sun and Ski Sports. Sun and Ski Sports. 10109 North May Avenue is having spring clearance sales right now. Everything on sale up to 40 to 50% off selected items, including name brand clothing from North Face, Patagonia, Mountain Hardwear, and more. Also footwear, skis, snow boots, all that spring clearance sale. Go by and take a look at Sun and Ski Sports on North May, one here in Norman and Sooner Mall, and one in Tulsa across from the Tulsa Mall. Also, Action Turf sod installation, residential or commercial. With spring coming up, you need to give them a call, give them a go to actionturf.com if I can get that out. And also Easton Sod. If you're looking for making your yard look great, call Easton Sod and they will take care of your sod needs. Mark, let's talk a little bit about Thunder and what they need to do for the rest of the year. And I want to throw my theory out, and then you can either pick it apart or agree or whatever.
All right.
But to me, including this Golden State game coming up, actually there's 2 of them in 5 days. They Golden State Saturday night, then they go to Sacramento, then Golden State on a Thursday. My idea and my thought is the Thunder don't need to worry about the regular season record. From this point forward, they just need to start getting better, getting ready for the playoffs, because nobody's going to worry about what their regular season record was if they do well in the playoffs. And to me, doing well in the playoffs would be playing into the semis, maybe having taken the Spurs, if that's who they draw, the Spurs into a 7th game and having a chance to win it.
Well, you got to play the Spurs, so I think that makes the regular season important. The Clippers have a pretty difficult schedule, too. Oklahoma City's got a 3-game cushion with 23 to go over the Clippers. Oklahoma City's better than the Clippers, and they played Los Angeles 3 times, I think, down the stretch, 2 of them at home. I agree with you. I mean, I think ultimately the most important thing is to get them playing well, which they're not playing to their potential. for a lot of the reasons that we've discussed in this show. So yes, but I got to tell you, I want to see San Antonio in the second round, not Golden State.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
All they need to do that is stay ahead of the Clippers, like you pointed out. And so if they, so Billy Donovan says, okay, guys, here's what we need to do. We need to get better. We need to start playing with intensity. We need to build up to we're playing our best ball in beginning of the playoffs. So let's start right now refocusing. And I think if they can start getting that mindset that, okay, now we've got 2/3 of the season over with. All right, we didn't do so well on that first 2/3, but we can really do well. And it starts on the defensive end, like you've pointed out. If they start getting that intensity and building up to doing better on defense, they're going to score. They're scoring second, they're scoring second to only Golden State. All right, so if they continue that and get a little bit better defensive effort as they move forward, I think they'll be fine. And all they need to do is have the Spurs, because it's either Spurs or Golden State. And like you said, you don't want Golden State in the second round.
Right.
So they get to go the Spurs, and I think they match up well with the Spurs.
I think the Spurs have injury issues. They're an older team. They're prone to a little bit more problem. You've got Russell Westbrook against Tony Parker, which is a much better matchup for Oklahoma City than Steph Curry is. But you hit on it, yeah. I don't know if you try to tweak the defense a little bit here or there, because it's been pretty consistent, the same all season. It's not
consistently bad.
It's not been great, right? And they can focus a little bit more in games, but that's on the players too. These guys have got to decide. Kevin and Russell got to lead this team. They're the alpha dogs on the team. They got to show up by getting out there and playing good defense.
Well, that Cavaliers game's got to be an embarrassment to them.
I would think.
If that doesn't motivate a star player, to get humiliated. And I say humiliated, I mean that basically they'd never gotten beat that bad before at home when Ibaka, Russ, and KD all started.
For 20 minutes, the last 20 minutes of the game, the Thunder were out of it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's not a competitive game.
Yeah.
I agree.
So if that doesn't motivate them, I don't know what does. So if they don't come out with more energy and emphasis than they showed against the Cavaliers, then I'm not sure what they can do with this
I think there's
team.
been plenty of motivational points along the way, though, even for what the fans would. I thought that game in Brooklyn would be extremely motivating for them. They didn't show up against a terrible team. They just didn't show up.
But now it's getting to the point where these games mean something, or should.
Well, yeah, we're later on in the year. We're getting closer to the playoffs. Those games clearly mean something. Regular season games, there's 82 of them. They all count the same, whether you beat Cleveland or you lose to the Nets. You want to play your best basketball at the right time of the season, and I'm kind of curious to see how that journey goes against a difficult portion of the schedule.
Yeah, and that's what's coming up. They're playing, as you say, they play Golden State twice in the next 5 days. They play Sacramento, which is a trap game in between Golden State. Sacramento at Sacramento is a tough matchup. Cousins is good.
Yeah.
He's the best big man. And then after that, like you said, they play the Clippers 3 times. They got to win those because they if they just do that and beat the Clippers, they can stay ahead of the Clippers.
There's some back-to-backs in there. There's some games against the East. You got Philly, you got Boston, you got Milwaukee, you got Detroit. They got games in there. They got San Antonio at home. They got 2 against the Spurs on the road. I don't know why you can't win. The Thunder can win any game at any time.
Yeah.
They can win at Golden State if they have to. They can certainly, again, capable of beating Golden State coming up Saturday. But the consistency is what they need.
Hey, we will see you next time talking about Thunder on Thunder Weekly. You can find us on YouTube also. Go to Thunder Weekly at YouTube and find us on that. For Mark Rogers, I'm Rick Heath. We'll see you next time on Thunder Weekly.